Hi, ACC friends and family. I hope that you are well and staying healthy and safe. In this video, I would like to review short vowels with you and do a word sort activity. So for this activity, you will need a sort sheet, which you can create your own just using blank paper, or it should be posted on your child's teacher's e-board, and a pencil, and maybe a highlighter or a marker. Okay, so if you want to take a pause, gather those materials so you can do the lesson with me, and then we can get started. Okay, so the first thing that I would like to do is do that visual drill with you so we can review the letters and sounds. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to say the letter and the sound, and at home you can say them with me. A, B, B. H, C, K. G, G. I, K, K. D, D. E, J, J. U, Z, Z. Y, Y. X, X. W, W. Q, U, Q. V, V. L, L. O, P, P. N, N. T, T. M, M. S, S. R, R. F, F. All right, great job with that. Okay, the last group of sounds that I want to review are those digraphs where we have two letters that make one sound. WH, W. SH, sh. TH, CH, ch. CK, k. All right, great job with that. Okay, so in this activity, I am going to put a word card in my chart up here. We are going to stretch out the sounds, and then we are going to sort the words by their short vowel sound. And as you can see on the sort sheet, I have A, E, I, O, and U. Okay? All right, and another thing that you can, if you've used those Alconin boxes in a previous lesson, you can get those out. Mrs. DiMarco is going to be using some sound boxes that you see up here. You could also use your fingers to tap out the sounds, but it's very important that you stretch out your sounds before we write the words. It's really an important skill, and it's really great for listening for the beginning, middle, and making sure we're hearing all the sounds. That way we can write the letters that match those sounds, okay? All right, so our first word is the word d, thud, or if you see me use my word box, my sound boxes, because remember TH, even though it is two letters, it makes one sound. D, thud. So this word has three sounds, thud. Okay, and then I'm going to write my word because it has a short U sound. I'm going to write it here. And then what you can do is, as you're doing this, you can either color code, like I have on the word card, where you do write the vowel in a different color so it pops out and you really pay attention and making sure that you're reviewing that sound and saying that sound when you're segmenting. Or what you can do is write the word, and then you can go back and underline or put a box around or highlight the vowel sound. So what I'm going to do is at the very end, when I reread the words, I'm going to go back and underline all of my vowel sounds. But just so you can see, I did this one as an example. Okay. The next word. When. has the S sound like elephant, so I'm going to write it in the E column, when. Great job, okay? Next word. W-A-G, wag. Okay, 3 sounds. And it has a short A sound. I'm going to write it in my A column. And then 2, when you practice rereading the words, we can definitely, as we segment our sounds before we write them, I do want you saying each individual sound, but then when you're practicing them and going back and rereading them, you can certainly chunk as much as you need to. For example, remember those word families, so w, ag, wag, w, n, when, th, ud, thud, so you can read the word a little bit quicker. Okay, and the more you practice, you'll come to these words and recognize them right away. Okay, next word we're going to do is the word b-e-g, beg. Okay, another S sound. So I'm going to put it with the word when. Okay, next word. W-I-N, win. Win. Okay, so it has that I sound like itch. I'm going to put it in my I column. Okay, next word. Sh-op, shop. Okay, has the ah sound. And then we could read it sh-op, shop. Okay, if we chunk that word family. Okay, next word. Ad, had. And another great thing as you go back and reread the words and practice them, another good skill too is just saying your letters. H-A-D, had. A-D, had. Okay, so practice saying the letters too will help you remember how to spell it. Okay, next word. M-a-ch, much. So this is a great activity too, because we get to first segment the words. We're stretching and separating each sound, and then we're putting those sounds together. So we're blending. So we're working on both segmenting and blending here. Much, okay, which are great skills in reading. All right, next word. Y-et, yet. Yet. Y-et. And then as you write it, you can stretch it out saying your sounds as you write them, yet, and then keep repeating those words too, because that definitely helps us remember them if we come across them in other phonics activities that we're doing or books that we're reading. J-a-g, jog. And then friends, if you are, remember I said that you might not, if you're not using those Alconan boxes, but you're just tapping, remember that looks like j-a-g, jog, and then putting those sounds together if you're tapping at home like that, okay? All right, next word. Ch-at, chat. So I hear my ass sound. Ch-at, chat. It's great practice, again, for just reviewing those short vowel sounds. And then practice writing words with short vowels. All right, ch-op. So we have one of those digraphs, ch. So 2 letters, but it makes one sound, ch-op, chop. Chop, great. Okay, next word. K-ot, cot. Okay, next word. Ba-ath, bath. And there we have the digraph at the end of the word. Bath. Okay, next word. The digraph at the beginning. Ch-ip, chip. Chip. Okay, next word. F-ed, fed. F-ed, fed. All right, next word. D-ig, dig. Has 3 sounds. D-ig, dig. Okay, next word. Another digraph at the beginning, so it makes one sound. Sh-ip, ship. And then we could do sh-ip, to read it quicker as we chunk that word family. Okay, next word. Nap. 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 Great job. Next word. With. 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 Okay, next word. Sock. 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 We have that digraph CK at the end, 2 letters making the k sound, and just real quick with the CK, whenever we hear a k sound after a short vowel sound, it's always going to be spelled with that CK. Next word, rub. Okay. Bus. Okay, Beth, and it's capital because it could be a girl's name, Beth. And last word, friends, the digraph at the beginning, shut. Shut. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and I am going to reread our short vowel words. And I know I always talk about the importance of rereading because it builds our fluency with reading words a little bit quicker. So that way, when we do see those in other phonics activities or worksheets that we're working or in books, we have that automaticity where we see it and we recognize it because we've practiced it so much. Okay, so rereading is very important. And then this is great to have, like maybe keep up after you've completed this chart, maybe put it on your refrigerator, maybe in your work area where you're working at home, and practice reading the words every day. So maybe in the beginning, you are stretching out each sound, w, a, g, wag. But then maybe you start to, as you practice it more, you can chunk the word family, h, ad, had, b, egg, beg, ch, ip, chip, j, og, jog, m, ch. Much. So we're reading it a little bit quicker. And then hopefully maybe by the end of the week, you can start reading the words where it's more automatic. When, beg, yet, fed, Beth, win, chip, dig, ship, with. Okay. So as we go through and practice them, hopefully we start to recognize them more automatically. So Mrs. DiMarco is going to go through, reread the words again for good practice. You can say them with me. And I'm going to underline my vowel. Wag, had, chat, bath, nap. And then again, if you're doing it at home, you can certainly, say each sound or chunk what you can. When, beg, yet, fed, Beth, win, chip, dig, ship, with, up, jog, chop, cut, sock, thud, much, rub, bus, and shut. All right. So again, like as you're working this week, doing different activities at home, reading your books, if you find other short vowel words, you can certainly add to that list. Add to your chart so that you have this great list of words that you can go back to and practice and reread. And as always, you can take some of these words and use them in sentences. That's a great way to practice our short vowel words, practice sight words, and then having those sentences to go back and reread. So that's really important. And then just the more that you practice, you will hopefully recognize the words a little bit more automatically, and then you'll know them the next time that you may see them in your books. All right, I hope this lesson helped. As you practice your short vowels and some of your digraphs at home, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Friends, family, continue to be well and stay safe. Take care.